Hi friends, welcome back. Let us see again some option elimination tricks which can help us to solve reading comprehension questions in the CSAT paper. Guys, out of all the sections in the CSAT paper, the reading comprehension section can really help you to crack the cutoff very easily. If you are struggling in quantitative aptitude and reasoning section, I would highly recommend everyone to focus more on reading comprehension. If you apply my techniques of reading comprehension, easily you can score 20 to 22 questions in the reading comprehension, and then with the help of few quant and reasoning questions, you can easily clear the cutoff. Guys, my name is Santosh Pandey. I have the unique distinction of cracking the prelims examination all 6 times, and as far as this CSAT is concerned, I have also the experience of cracking the CAT paper. I got around 99 percentile. So guys, in this video I'm going to share with you some tips related to reading comprehension, how you can use elimination techniques to get answers very easily. So guys, in this video I'm going to talk about a directive which is main idea. Okay, so guys, if you see out of 28 passages, at least 4 to 5 passages will be with the directive of main idea. It is one of the most important directive. Every year at least 4 to 5 questions will be on main directive, main idea directive. So what should be kept in mind while solving such passages? First thing is that, guys, main idea. What is main idea? The main idea is the main reason, the main purpose of writing that passage. The author wants to convey something, and that something is the main idea through the passage. Okay, the entire passage is about that main idea. So where can we locate the main idea in the passage? We can locate either at the beginning of the passage or at the end of the passage. So in the first line or in the last line, we will find the main idea. Next thing which we keep in mind while selecting the main idea among the options is that main idea will never be too specific. Guys, in any passage, the author will give you lot of specificities, okay, lot of specific facts, lot of illustrations, lot of examples. Okay, those will not be the main idea. The main idea will never be those specific facts. Main idea will be always the general theme of the passage, or will be the broader theme of the passage. Okay, so always keep this in mind. Do not focus more on detail in those passages where the directive is saying get the main idea of the passage. That is why I tell my students that when you solve RC passages, first read the directive of the question, then you read the passage. Why? Because for every directive, your approach of reading the passage will be different. For example, in main idea passages, you don't need to take note of each and every small points. No, you don't need to, because as I told you, the author will give lot of facts, lot of illustration, lot of examples to prove his main idea. So main idea will not be those facts. Main idea will be the theme, major theme of the passage. Okay, so let us see. And one more thing you need to keep in mind is that in RC passages, wherever there are extreme words, you can eliminate those options. Extreme words are generally incorrect in reading comprehension. Let us solve two questions from 2022 paper, and let us see this works or not. So the first passage, you can see here what is the main idea of the passage. So it is the main idea. So we will quickly read the passage. We will not take note of examples, we will not take note of factual information. We'll only focus on main idea. Okay, main idea, as I told you, it will be in the first line or in the last line. Let us read this. Majority of the people who fail to accumulate money sufficient for their needs are generally influenced by opinions of others. They permit newspapers, gossiping neighbors to do their thinking for them. Opinions are the cheapest commodities on the earth. Everyone has a flock of opinions ready to be wished upon by anyone who will accept them. If you are influenced by opinion when you reach decisions, you will not succeed in any undertaking. So let me ask everyone who is watching this video, is the passage about accumulating money, or is the passage about influence of opinion on individuals? So guys, if you carefully read the passage, you will see that the first part, which talks about accumulating money, is just an example to show you that if you are carried away only by opinions of others, then you will fail to accumulate money. And in the later part of the passage, which is the end of the passage, the author makes a big statement. What is that big statement? That anyone who is only carried away by opinions of others will fail in any undertaking. Whatever he takes work, if he is only carried away by others' opinion without thinking himself, he would fail. So, guys, this means what? The money example is just an example, it is not the main idea. The main idea is influence of opinion, the negative impact of influence on opinion. What would happen if we are only carried by opinions of others and we stop thinking? Then we will fail in any undertaking we take for ourselves. Okay, I hope this is very clear. So now let us read the options and let us see the answer. Okay, so people should not be influenced by opinions of others is option A. Obviously, as I told you, it is talking about influence. So this may be the answer. Next option, people should accumulate as much wealth, as much money as they can. Okay, as I told you, this is not about accumulation of money. This passage is not about accumulation of money. It is about opinions. People should neither give opinion nor accept opinions. Guys, this is an extreme statement. As I told you, extreme statements are incorrect because it's saying neither give nor accept opinion. So passage is not talking about that you don't give opinions or you don't accept opinions. It is saying about what? Don't only think just by opinion. Don't get carried away just by opinions. Okay. The next sentence, you see, people will succeed in any undertaking if they do not accept any opinion at all. Again, you see extreme statement. At all is an extreme statement. So this option is also deleted. So we are left with only option A, which is people should not be influenced by opinions of others. Okay, so you can see, as I told you, the passage is about influence of opinion of others. It is not about accumulating money. It was just given as an example that people who listen to others' opinion, they fail to accumulate sufficient money for their needs. Okay, guys, so this is very, very important. Okay, let us see another question to illustrate this point. So you can read this passage, guys. For 2 or 3 generations past, ever increasing number of individuals have been living as workers merely, not as human beings. This is very, very important. An excessive amount of labor is ruled today in every circle of society, with the result that man's spiritual element cannot thrive. This means that because we are so much working hard, our spiritual element is not able to thrive. He finds it very difficult to spend little leisure in serious activities. He does not want to think, or he cannot even if he wants to. He does not want to think. He does not want to think. He cannot think also because he is not having time. He seeks not self improvement but entertainment, which would enable him to mentally idle and forget his usual activity. Means he is looking for entertainment. Why? Because he want to run away from his work and he want to just sit mentally idle. Okay. Therefore, the so-called culture of our age is dependent on more on cinemas and theaters and newspapers and magazines, crime stories than on serious literature. So if you see the second part of the passage, the second part of passage this time is about examples. It is about illustrations. It is about illustrations and examples. It is not about the main idea here. They are giving examples. Like in the first passage, the first part was about example and the main idea came the later. Here, it is just the opposite. The first part of the paragraph is about the main idea and the examples are at the end. Okay, now let us read the options, guys. The passage is based on the idea that man should not work hard. Is the passage talking about that man should not work hard? Obviously not. The second statement says the evil of the great evil of our age is overstrain. Yes, it is talking about that we are working too hard. We are working too hard. We are overstraining ourselves. Man cannot think well. The third option, man cannot think well, is an extreme sentence. Man cannot care for his spiritual welfare. Again, you can see these two again, they are extreme statements, so it can be eliminated. So guys, C and D gets eliminated. We are left with A and B. As I told you, the passage is about what? The passage is not saying that man should not work hard. The passage is saying that man is working too hard, that he is overstraining himself so that he has no time left for any kind of spiritual growth. Okay, so the answer will be option B. So guys, what did we learn in today's video? We learned that the main idea is not about specific examples. Like for example, here they are giving specific examples like newspapers, crime stories. We are running after, we are not reading serious literature. That is example. Okay, it is not about the main idea. It's just to example, just factual elements. So that will never be the main idea. The main idea will be either in the beginning or in the end. So in the beginning, if you read, the passage is talking about what? The passage is talking about man is merely a worker. Man is merely a worker. Man is not a human being. This means what? Man is only looking at one dimension, which is the economic dimension, where he is exchanging his labor for money, but he is not getting any time for any spiritual growth. And spiritual growth will only come for with some serious activities. But right now, since he is overworked, he whatever little time he is left with, he is doing entertainment. Okay, so this is the theme of the passage. So we get the answer option B. So like this, you see, the main idea will be either in the beginning or in the end. Okay, then second thing is that examples, illustrations, facts will never be the main idea. So you can just check, either the first part talks about the main idea and the last part gives you example, or in the first part they give you example and the last part talks about the main idea. And eliminate the extreme sentences. That is how you tackle these kinds of directives. Guys, if you want more such videos, please do support this initiative so that it motivates me also. Every day I'll come out with some RC elimination techniques which will help you to master the CSAT papers. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Take care.